This is our English section of our overall game. Obviously, this is a mini game that is selected from our chalkboard menu called Word Mix. At the left hand side, you can see you're given just a basic premise of what the game is, what it's about, and then how to complete it essentially. The controls, and if we just dive straight in. So obviously, as you can see, at the top of the screen there is a definition of a word, and these blue panels is where the words will be slotted into, and here is the submit answer section. So we can just start going in. I obviously know how to spell these words because I created the game, but the word here is height, and if we submit answer, we go to the next level. So the thing about this is that the letters slot into the position they are designated. So people can't just start firing letters in willy nilly and hope for the best. They have to put it in, or else put it in the correct area, or else it will just be put back into the starting area. So if I put P here, it will just go back there because, as you can see at the top of the definition, this word is a state which one is not observed or disturbed by other people, and this word is privacy. And obviously once everything's put in, we hit submit answer, and this does a check to see if all the letters are, all the letters are in their designated areas, and it will continue to the next level. And if we just fire through this one real quick, you can tell obviously currently it's quiet in the game because from our main menu in the overall game there will be music playing, and then it will follow through all the levels. So as you can see here, things have changed up a little bit. You have the three words from the first three levels that we have completed, and this is to reiterate the fact that you know the meaning of the word and you know how to place it into a sentence correctly. But obviously, you have to put it into the correct sentence. And again, if it's not the right sentence, it will put the word back into the starting area. So again, obviously the first one is her blank was violated by the snooping reporter, so obviously that just has to be privacy. Sort of made the first few levels easy, and then after each word level, after each of the three word levels, you'll do a sentence level, and then you will go on to harder words like this one here. This one is lacking of knowledge or awareness in general, or semicolon, uneducated or unsophisticated. So people might think, oh, this word should be stupid or something like that. But actually, the word is ignorant, and ignorant is one of those words that, people are ignorant of the true meaning of it, because nowadays people think of this word and they think, oh, describing someone as rude, but actually it is this actual meaning. It's just words these days have taken and been turned into slang or just given a new entire meaning altogether, which obviously this game is trying to reinforce original meanings of words, so that the people playing them will know the words better and know how to put them correctly into sentences. So again, we can clearly see here that we have gone back to the sentence level as we've completed three of the spelling definition words levels. And obviously if we just fire these in real quick, so we can get on to the last set of levels, which are harder because these are words that you would never really think of, but this game is also about showing people new words that they wouldn't think of using but are actually very useful in a vocabulary and would make someone seem more intelligent. Oh, spelled the word wrong. And this word is diffident, which is obviously meaning modest or shy because of lack of self-confidence. So that's a new one you now know. Submit answer and I'll do the checking in. And this one is characterized by conflict disorder or confusion, not stable or calm. So this is turbulent. And also the way the game has sort of, well, the overall aesthetic look of it is just to make it look sort of like a whiteboard, so that you can just go, or a smartboard really, either or works. It's just that obviously people relate school to whiteboards, chalkboards, and nowadays smartboards, because they are more common in classrooms. So it's just a simple basic layout, and we just finish off the last word here. Very simplistic, but I think the game does get the point across, as it can be very useful, and hopefully um, I would like to continue this and as a later project even, to add more levels, maybe even add a timer just to show how long it took people to complete their levels, and it will further randomly generate more words and give people a better understanding of the English language even. So that is our game. This is just a little thing I thought that would be fun. Just, you know, oh, you've won, spell it out right. And this button here will take us back to the main menu, not of this game, but of the actual main menu of the overall game, because if you've completed English, then why would you want to start it again? You'd want to move on to other classes. So that is that. I hope that this game does well, because I really enjoyed making it actually, and I am going to take it further because I think it's fun. It was simple to make, it's simple to play, and I've had a couple of people try it and they're just like, oh geez, I didn't know that word, or I didn't know that was the actual meaning of this, or this has actually been very useful. Thank you very much for showing me this. You know, it's been great. But that is the game, and that's that. Yeah, thanks.